Today is day 34. Free to heal yourself. Today I'm going to teach you how to concoct your witch's brew full of many magical things so you can heal yourself. No, really, like seriously, it's easy. You just gotta stop believing in what everyone else is saying out there. Like, can you drop all of these other perspectives? And can you start to tune into yourself that could it be possible that you, yes, you, have all of the answers and all of the hidden powers inside to heal yourself? Could you believe it that, like, maybe the pharmaceutical companies don't have all the answers? Maybe your doctor doesn't know what is your core wound that is keeping you sick and in physical pain. I'm about to go to improv, so I'm in a little bit of a weird mood. But no, seriously, okay? So I woke up today and I was in excruciating pain, like excruciating. Yeah, I like to blame pole dancing. I went a little bit too over the top, 3 back-to-back classes. I got a little overexcited and I just love it so much. And I have I woke up and the back of my back, behind my lat muscle on the left side is killing me. And I woke up and it was oh, I can't move. And don't you dare look up on Lord Google what the answer is for your pains. Because what do you find when you Google shit? You find out you need 8 weeks to recover from this. You need to have surgery. This is your death sentence. This is all that's gonna be wrong. And then you see all these gross pictures and of all of these things, and then what happens? Your mind goes into fear, into worry, into lack, into holy shit, something is so wrong with me. And then until you're wait, take a deep breath. What if there's no problem? What if I'm already healed? What if my body knew exactly what to do to heal itself? What if it's here now? What if I can access this state of peace, ease, as even I'm in excruciating pain? Because guess what? If I start to worry, if I start to contract, if I start to cry, if I start to, oh no, what's wrong with me? What's going to happen to my body? Tense. You think it's going to be able to heal when you're so stressed out and tense? No. Take a deep breath. Yeah, I saw this, I think it was on The Secret years ago, where they were sharing this woman's journey of how she healed herself through cancer by just watching comedy videos. And it's how does that happen? How could somebody heal themselves from cancer from just watching comedy videos? And then it's guess what? Where was her focus? Her focus was not on, I am sick, I need to be healed, something is wrong with me, because what you focus on is going to magnify. What you focus on is going to manifest. So instead, it's what did she focus on? Laughter. She focused on everything's okay. And then guess what? Her body healed itself. Okay, now I'm not saying if you get your torso chopped off or an arm cut off or you have a crazy accident. I'm not telling you to just envision that everything's gonna be okay. No, stay in the moment, stay so in tune to the moment. And yeah, maybe you do go to a Western doctor. Maybe you do go to the emergency room and have surgery. Maybe you do go take, Western medicine or whatever it is. But I'm saying tune into the moment and what's underneath that. Could there be a different way? Could what you're thinking possibly not be true? And start to see if there's other perspectives. Because according to my shoulder this morning, if I would have listened to all of the beliefs that are saying, don't move it, ice it, heat it, don't move, And then it was wait, let me just relax and let me start to, I was talking to a friend and she was yeah, bring in that intuitive movement. I was oh my God, yeah. And then I started to just listen to my body and allow it to move. And I started to move. And then all of a sudden it started to feel more free. It started to have more movement. It started to have more freedom. yeah, there's still pain, but I'm like moving now. Like this morning I would turn my head and I was like in excruciating pain. Like I thought that this was gonna last for weeks. And then I caught that thought that wanted to go take me down the rabbit hole. And I said, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not gonna follow you, you crazy thought, because then that's gonna be my new reality. And a lot of people don't believe this because they believe in that thought, they follow that down the rabbit hole, and then that becomes their reality, so they don't believe anything else is true. And I have another freaking amazing example of this, and I didn't even know that this was possible because I was like a complete skeptic, non-believer. Some of you might have heard this story. But I was in the Peace Corps in Africa and I was under a lot of stress, like a lot of stress, because there was corruption. I found out on the front page of a newspaper, my principal raped one of my students while I was in Nairobi in the capital. And I found that out. I caught one of my teachers sexually molesting one of my students. I was doing HIV/AIDS work, so a lot of my students had HIV/AIDS, or the parents did, and I was working with youth groups, and some of my friends died, and it was just like a lot was happening at that time. And halfway through my Peace Corps service, I went to the doctor and found out I had the beginning stages of cervical cancer. And at that time, my doctor I was like, just cut it out. Like, she's like, well, you might not have children and we're gonna have to medically evacuate you to South Africa. I was like, do it. Like, fly me there, cut it out. I'm 26 years old, I don't care. Like, just fast, quick, easy, simple now. And she was like, and luckily she had read this article about the mind-body connection. How there's this deep connection between the mind and body. So if there's a physical pain in the body, if there's something wrong in the body, you can actually heal it through the mind. And because I was going through so much stress, that could have possibly been why I manifested that cancer. Because I had such inner turmoil, such inner rage, such inner, like, just stress. It's like, no wonder why that happened to me in my body. So she told me, she's like, okay, I just found out there's this 10-day Vipassana retreat coming to Africa for the first time, and I want you to join it. And I was like, hails to the no. Like, no way in fucking hell am I gonna sit still for 10 days. Like, Callie, do you know how crazy I am and like how I can't sit still and how I need to keep talking. I cannot sit still. No, thank you. Chop it out of me. Like, I don't want no babies. Luckily, she talked to me and sat me down. And I went, and it fucking changed my life. Like, it changed my life, I was a complete non-believer. And when I went into such deep meditation, I had these outer body experiences where it's like, okay, all of that spiritual woo-woo shit, I was like, I don't believe in that. But all of a sudden, when it's your direct experience, when you become one with the universe, when you come out of your body, and like I had these crazy outer body experiences where I was not this body. I was able to like see things from a whole new perspective. I could see myself as these little energy, like just the energy fields, and I was going beyond it. I was like having these orgasmic experiences. And so guess what? After that, after the 10-day course, you better believe I started meditating. I was like, that was the most blissful thing I have ever experienced. I want more of that. But what happened? My focus went away from I have cancer to I am this peace. I am this infinite wisdom. I am one with everything. So for a year, I was meditating an hour in the morning, an hour at night. And let me make this clear. I was not meditating to become healed. And that's what I realized. After a year of meditation, when I went back to Chicago to get a checkup, I was cancer-free. There was no signs. There was only like a little tiny smidgen. And I was like, what the hell? Like everyone else was like, whoa, what happened? But now looking back, having this bigger perspective, I go, why did that happen? Because I wasn't focused that there was a problem. I saw myself as already whole and complete, not even knowing, not even focusing. The same like that woman who watched those comedy shows. She wasn't focused on her disease. She was light in her being. She was free in her being. So what would shift, and that's what I did this morning. It's like as soon as the mind came in to say, I am sick, I'm in pain, oh my God, woe is me, there's this problem, there's this problem, there's this problem. It's like, I caught that and I just relaxed. I became the witnesser, the observer of that thought. I observe this body. I'm not this character. Who would I be without this thought? Who would I be without this pain? And I was able to watch. And even though the pain was there, I was able to be with it. It was able to be in that space without resistance. And from there, it was almost like this opening. And like within an hour, it's like all of a sudden, like, it's like it started to shift. And yeah, it's still sore. There's still pain. And I'm not like, oh, I'm totally healed. I'm just going to go like do some like handstands and like push-ups and like get on that pole again right now. No, I took a full day of rest and I'm listening to my body. What is the message that my body is telling me? Callie, slow down. Get still, Callie. And I had gotten that message before, but guess what? I still was active, running around a little bit too much. So bam, probably why that physical injury came. And where was it? My back, my shoulders. What am I carrying? What load am I carrying? This pressure that I've been talking about, the pressure to create, the pressure to perform, the pressure to put something out there into the world. So it was this beautiful reminder. Thank you, body. Thank you, pain, because you are guiding me to what I truly desire. It's not like, woe is me. Why is this sickness here? Why did I break my foot? Why did I get sick? Why did this happen to me? It's like, no, thank you. I wasn't listening to you, and that's why this is happening. Thank you. And not, woe is me. I should have listened to that before. No, I'm learning now. I'm going to shift now. Thank you. This is perfect. And I love this. And I love this. And from there, there's this space where I can choose a new way. I can learn. I can get more still. And today I signed up for a 10-day silent retreat with Nazara. It's like, yes, that's what I want. Thank you. So listening to the body, seeing it as whole and complete, being so present with whatever sickness or pain or anything. Can you just hold it in this isness, in this aliveness, in this space, and allow it to be there? I am a Reiki. I used to teach Reiki. I was a Reiki master teacher for many years. And, it was the same thing. What was I teaching my students how to do? How to get into a relaxed space of presence to be with their client, to be with themselves as they healed themselves or healed the other person. It wasn't like they were doing the healing or I was healing myself. It was holding that state of perfection, of isness, of love. And from that space, everything is already healed. So we can step out of the way and allow the body to work its magic. It's got an infinite, it knows exactly what to do. If you get cut, you don't have to like go in there and like change it and fix it and whatever. No, you just leave it, right? You leave that cut and it knows exactly how to heal itself. But if you start rubbing it and scratching it and trying to like fix the wound, what's going to happen? It gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. More blood, more scabs, more infection and all that. But if we just allow it to work its magic, it knows exactly what to do. Get out of the way. It's all doing itself perfectly. See itself in the wholeness. Learn the lessons. See what beliefs are there. And allow the magic to unfold.
And then add a rat's tail, add some magic glue, add some rabbit feet and powders.
I don't know what else they added there.
And mix it up and drink it. Mix up the drink and drink it. And then you will be healed.
Okay, I'm gonna go.